Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 70504, Garmatron, and this set comes with 3 minifigures. This was from the Ninjago 2013 wave, and it retailed for $40, so, you know, I'll talk about the price later, but you get 2 little builds here. First you get the small ice spider, and then Garmatron, which is quite a bit bigger, as you can see, obviously. But we'll start off with Zane's little ice spider, and Zane. So first off, taking a look at the Zane figure. Zane, this version of Zane, is exclusive to this set. And I mean, it's pretty cool. He gets the ice blade, which this also appears in the Temple of Light, the ice blade, but without Zane. And the printing, I mean, this is his KX version, but the printing on this guy is awesome, as the rest of the KX figures are. There's his face printing, his torso printing. It's got the kimono, just with the white details. I don't know, but I think one of the things I really like about the kimono outfits is that they're black with like a white accent color. There's his back printing and his leg printing. I mean, he's a pretty awesome figure. There's one thing I wish they would have included, and it wouldn't have been that hard for them to include. I wish they would have included ZX shoulder pads, because the KX Ninja in the show have their ZX shoulder pads. So the KX Ninja would have looked a lot cooler like this, personally. So I have an extra pair of shoulder pads for each one that I always keep with their KX versions, because I just think it looks a whole lot cooler, because they include one on the Lloyd KX that comes in the character encyclopedia too, so, you know. Meanwhile, Zane's ice spider, I am going to leave him like that for now, but I'm just going to leave him like this probably for the rest of the video. So you do know that the shoulder pads do not come with Zane in this set. The ice spider, though, it's got a fair amount of articulation, only up at the top, though. These can move, but I mean, that does change the angle of the whole thing. So it's got a sufficient amount of articulation. These back things do not move at all. The chairs can move, I guess, but these are minifigure chairs, which I do like how they do that. And these big blade pieces are pretty cool. I do like the stickers on these white pieces, kind of some technical prints there. And the saw blades in the front are kind of interesting limbs. But all in all, I have to say I really don't like the ice spider, mainly because it does not appear in the show, but so it's not show accurate, therefore. And I kind of prefer when the sets are show accurate, so, you know. And we have 2 more figures with the Garmatron. We have the Stone Warrior, the swordsman, or just warrior, I don't know exactly. But he looks pretty cool. I really do like the stone. Like this season, the 2013 Ninjago sets, this particular wave of sets, the figures are really great, but not focusing, so I'm gonna take a picture. There we go. Alright, I don't know if that even took a picture, but anyway, his face print is pretty cool. It's kind of Darth Maul-esque, but blue, so, you know. He does have just a regular katana sword. He has Sensei Wu's rice hat in red. And I do really like this shoulder piece that they have. That I don't know, it just goes over their shoulders and it looks really cool. The torso print is the same as most of the other ones, and the leg print is the same as most of the other leg prints too, especially all the ones that all of the other swordsman class stone samurai that appear in other sets. But I still really like these figures. These figures came out great, a lot better than I was actually expecting them to come out like. But really just a great job on the Stone Warrior figures. And then the other exclusive figure to this set has 2 exclusive figures, 1 figure that's not so exclusive. But probably the coolest figure in the set. I mean, Zane's pretty cool, but General Kozu here is quite fantastic a figure. First of all, he has 4 arms, so he comes with 2 butterfly swords. So, I mean, this kind of sword is just always awesome to get. These are really nicely molded swords, and they just look cool. They are about as tall, probably taller than a minifigure though, so it makes sense for Kozu to have it, because Kozu is a lot taller than a normal minifigure. So, Kozu's helmet is actually the most exclusive helmet like this in the wave, because first of all, you do get the red helmet piece, which I'm pretty sure is exclusive to this figure in red. You do get this black feather mold kind of thing that's used on the Helmet of Shadows that Garmatron has, and on the other Stone Warriors, but in the other Stone Warriors it is used in red. And this piece here is definitely exclusive to Kozu. I mean, they used the mold on Overlord Garmatron and on the other Stone Warriors with helmets kind of like this. But in red with the black print, it is only found on General Kozu, so that's pretty cool. I mean, it is nice looking, but we haven't even gotten to the best part of the figure yet. So next up, we're going to take a look at his little head, and this is a lot like the other Stone Warrior faces, but this one is on a white head, so that's what differentiates this. And then, to give him 4 arms, he has almost like a second torso piece, very similar to a torso. I don't believe you can fit legs in it, so you can't have a mildly shorter minifigure. Yeah, you cannot fit legs in it. It just fits over a body. But it's got some cool silver detailing, silver printing on there. And it's really nicely molded too. It does have normal minifigure arms attached. The minifigure arms can move like normal minifigure arms. You can see this overhangs the bottom of the torso section thing. So it will cover up some of the printing on his torso, which we move on to next. The torso print, dang it, is pretty cool. It's kind of like the Stone Army print. It's kind of simplistic though. So, I don't know, the printing on this, I think I like the black color for Stone Warriors a bit better than this, but whatever, not gonna complain. Because all in all, General Kozu is an awesome figure. So this set comes with 3 really good figures actually, 2 of which are exclusive. So, now that we've covered the figures and the smaller build in the set, let's take a look at Garmatron. So Garmatron itself is Garmatron's super weapon that the Overlord helps him with, and it is basically created once the countdown of the final battle reaches 0. So on the front, you can see it kind of looks like a face, a little bit. It's got the really big mouth. You can see the teeth there, and on the bottom. They do use these cool windshield pieces to kind of like signify that. There are some stickers here, sticker there and there, as well as mirrored stickers on the other side. So that's pretty cool. You kind of got a nose going on here with I don't know if the eyes are supposed to be like here, but on his forehead he does have another sticker. And that's a cool sticker. And then these things, I do like the Stone Army horn kind of assemblies. And they use these on both Stone Army vehicles. From the side you can see it's got a cool tank tread look to it. And they do run kind of smoothly, so that's a plus. On the side you can see there's not a whole ton of detail inside. This is built a lot with Technic pieces to create the strange angles that you see on this thing. Because if you were to hold it so that the Lego plates were flat, the bottom wheels would hover. And if you were to hold it so that that was flat, it'd be like that. You know, it's just got some crazy angles and a lot of interesting techniques to the build. So in the back you can see this right here, which this we will get to later. That is the main play feature of the function. There's a little jail cell with a couple of studs depth. There is no wall separating this from like the inside of the cannon. The rest is, well, there's a cannon feature kind of in there. There's no wall separating this from that, so it's not perfect. Like, there's a hole in the bottom with all the Technic assemblies and stuff, so you can kind of just walk out of jail if you felt like it, but you can ignore that when you're playing with the set. So this is where you would trap Zane. You would put him in the jail cell, and then it's kind of hard to do just because the jail cell door is kind of hard to operate. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But you could just throw him in there, kind of, and lock him in, and he's in there. I do like that there's a little platform back here for stone warriors to stand and guard Zane. And up here on these things, the rest of it kind of looks like a helmet. So, I mean, it's really cool. The build, the design of the set, it's a very creative vehicle. I'll give the creators of the set this or that. But there are 4 stickers that are exactly the same. I'll just take a good look at this one here. I mean, they're really pretty cool stickers. But the greatest part of the set, I think, is the little control panels up here. There are 2 stickers. 1 sticker on this piece and 1 sticker on that piece. You can see there's a Lego minifigure, some controls, a side profile of Garmatron. On the other one, there's a map of something. I think it's supposed to be like the Dark Island and Ninjago and something else. And then a couple more controls and stuff there. Just take a look at the controls real quick. See if I can tell anything. One of them's active, but I don't know what they're supposed to be. There is nothing I was going to note on those, I don't think. But, the other thing is, this whole front assembly is on a hinge plate, so it is kind of hard to assemble because you need to like get the hinge on there, and then you need to attach more pieces around it. So it is a very complex build. So it's kind of difficult to build. Actually, the other thing up on the top, there are 2 clips where Kozu could store his swords. But without further ado, let's take a look at the little cannon feature. So imagine Zane's over here. He's actually in jail, but we can pretend he's on his ice spider, you know, over there. So if you have seen the show, you remember that Garmatron actually should have this really long missile shooting thing in the front, and this kind of does that. It has a missile launcher. There is a plate going across in the center. You can kind of see it. It is this plate right there. When you push the thing in the back forward, the little green ball, when you push that forward, it pushes this assembly forward, and there is a dome piece attached to the top of the missile launcher, and that hits the plate, and that shoots out the missile. So, the missile will shoot out like that. And I don't have the missile anymore, so without further ado, that is all we have for this review. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, this is a pretty good set. I do like the way the vehicle looks a bit. I mean, it's not my favorite looking vehicle, but with the play, since it does have the big play feature of the whole cannon coming and shooting out, I mean, I guess it's a pretty good set, especially for $40. And also because you do get 2 great figures, those being Zane and the and General Kozu. And it's always nice to get more Stone Army guys because the Stone Warriors are pretty cool. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys all later.